Okay, so we have here H3 Productions. Honestly, I've already spoken about this situation for the past 3 days, and I think that we can do one more video on this topic. This was a day ago, and I don't know what this video is about, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. It's Denims, and of course, as you guys know, I have a certain opinion about Denims, that she usually is the most inflammatory of the three content creators that are being sued. But nonetheless, I want to go ahead and check out her live, because as you guys can see from the screen, it seems that she did a live, and I definitely want to check out her response to see what she has to say. I don't know if it's going to be a good response, but we'll see what's up, okay? Because I don't hate Denims, but at the same time, I think that in a way, she has kind of earned this position. So yeah, let's go ahead and check to see what she said, and then see if we can form a new opinion. Okay, so if you guys can't see, right here at the corner, it reads Lawsuit Defense Fund, Ethan Klein lied.com. Holy crap. She's already raised 19,000. Okay, which by the way, if you guys go ahead and take a look to see what's going on with their GoFundMe's, you will see that they have raised a good amount of money already. So currently, Denim sits at 27,000 roughly. Frogan currently 25,000, and of course Casey Tron. I don't even want to look at Casey Tron's. Yeah, it's just as I thought. Casey Tron, she's only raised about $8,000, which it does not look good for her. I wish you the best, but regardless though, Denims, you can see that right behind me, right here below, you can see that she has the lawsuit defense stuff, and apparently let me go ahead and eliminate myself once again. There's a website, EthanClydeLight.com. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Imagine it's a virus and it just infects my, oh my gosh, no information is available for this page. Okay, so it's just it just redirects you to the GoFundMe. Okay, interesting. So I guess these are goals. If she hits this milestone, or it hits any number when it comes to her GoFundMe, and it's up here, then I assume these are goals that she will do. So for every $100, I guess she will consume a cherry tomato, and so that's what she's going to showcase here.
I bought some tomatoes. I bought some tomatoes. I bought some cherry tomatoes. And every 100 we reach, I will eat a cherry tomato. And I hate cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, again, this is just objectives. Every single time she accomplishes one of these objectives, then whatever the description reads here, that's what she's going to execute. And then, of course, for every 5K, she'll eat a large tomato, like an apple, which she's going to showcase right now.
Ugh. And then, this is disgusting. If we manage to reach like 5,000 intervals, I will eat one of these like an apple. Every time we reach 5K on these, okay?
I mean, listen, she's finding a way to reward anybody who donates to her, so I mean, good for her, you know? For the most part, I applaud her for finding a method to reward her viewers for donating money. Another thing about Denims is that it almost seems to me that she really isn't taking this serious. At least that's the impression I'm getting based off of what I'm already seeing, because I'm seeing her react over the lawsuit that they put against her, and yeah, just take a look.
One of the most loyal, ardent defenders of Hassan Piker ruthlessly attacks with reckless abandon anyone who disagrees with her or Hassan. As such, she has assumed a leading role in Hassan's waiting room. How is this not completely irrelevant? Due to Ethan's pushback on Hassan's pro-China position, several leftover fans who had an... oh my God, and then this... Do you see what I mean when I say that a lawyer got paid to write this? Do you see what I mean when I say that I think it's plausible that this is written by Ethan?
She just made a statement right now. I don't know what this type of paper is called. I want to know who types up the paper, though. In a lawsuit, the plaintiff's complaint is typically drafted by the plaintiff's attorney. Here's a breakdown of who might be involved in preparing the complaint. Plaintiff's attorney. The attorney representing the plaintiff is primarily responsible for drafting the complaint. Paralegals often play a significant role in preparing the initial draft of the complaint under attorney's supervision. They may gather necessary information, conduct legal research, and ensure the document adheres to legal formatting and procedural rules. Plaintiff, in some cases, if the plaintiff is representing themselves pro se, they would be responsible for writing their own complaint. So obviously, I don't know if the plaintiff, in this case, Ethan Klein, is representing himself. I doubt it. I'm sure that he's probably going to hire some lawyers, which I think that he mentioned he had a couple of lawyers set already. So I'm sure that the lawyer is the one who typed this up, the attorney, and then the paralegals, of course. The legal document services, specialized legal document drafting services, can also assist in preparing legal documents like complaints, often working with law firms or individuals. Okay, so that answers that question, okay, for now at least. Now, the reason why this is significant is because Denims is laughing, thinking that Ethan Klein is the one who's typing up this complaint, when it's probably most likely the attorney that's typing up this complaint. And most importantly, if you have watched Ethan Klein and his videos, you can see that this is the type of language that Ethan uses. I don't know if he's trying to be hilarious or whatever the case is, but it sounds to me that this is Ethan trying to really like use the vocabulary or the vernacular that he uses in his videos. So it doesn't really sound like this is some sort of meme. It's really serious, and I don't think that Denims really understands that this is probably a serious document. Now, there's another interesting moment here in this live that showcases Denims kind of reacting to Dating and Money. If you guys don't know, Dating and Money is this, I guess, content creator. And this person one time went up to Ethan and told him that he was ugly, that why doesn't he like Sneeko or stuff like that. He found him kind of making a turn on the street. Yeah, it was almost amazing that this content creator even came across Ethan. But regardless though, this section is about dating and money. And I kind of want to go ahead and kind of go over this. Let me know what you guys think about this, but I'm going to give you guys my opinion on this.
And then this part as well, in the section discussing the type of fans Hassan attracts, such as online creator Dating and Money. Denim claims that Dating and Money is not a Hassan fan, but a fan of another streamer. Immediately making this comment, the nuke shows a clip of Dating and Money meeting Hassan and effusively praising him, except the nuke fails to produce the clip of him not reacting at all to the fact that Hassan is not, this guy is not a super fan of Hassan. Hassan is not this guy's hero, and he didn't even recognize who Hassan was 15 minutes earlier in the VOD. Like, the clip is out there. And I don't know about, like, misrepresenting this in front of, like, a judge, because this is a misrepresentation. The guy was not a fan of Hassan. He was pretending to be a super fan for clout, which is what, it should be blatantly obvious. I pointed out the fact that the guy had particular mannerisms that I would associate with a Sneeko super fan. Not true. Okay, NPC77, don't ban this guy, chat. Or sorry, mods. I'm really curious if you'll change your mind. I've shown this clip so many times at this point, but, like, maybe one more time just for the road.
And, like, how could she sit there so stupid and smug? Oh my God.
Again, Ethan is lying. His proof isn't proof at all. The first time this guy shows up during this stream, it happens 15 minutes earlier when he meets Hassan's crew. Notice he doesn't react when they say they're going to find Hassan.
Right now.
What are you guys doing? What kind of content?
We're just streaming.
It's live stream. Oh, live streaming?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just like, I'm a content creator too, bro. Sure. I do content.
Sick.
So you're just literally live right now?
Yeah. Yes.
How many viewers?
A couple.
A few. Few?
Yeah.
Like what, 30?
Probably more than 30.
Really?
Yeah. I would say more than 30. Yeah.
Dude, guys, my YouTube channel is @Dating and Money. Please subscribe. @Dating and Money. I talk about Palestine on there.
Money.
Yeah.
Dating and money.
I talk about Palestine on there.
Okay, hell yeah.
Oh, he just said, I'm going to go find Hassan. And again, this guy claims that Hassan is his hero. Okay? This guy claims Hassan is his hero. And still hasn't recognized Lolo and hasn't recognized March. And they just said, we're going to go find Hassan. I'm sure he'll react now.
Where is this guy?
Where'd he go? Yeah. But yeah, just type in and then Dating and Money, guys.
Just listen, chat. Do not fucking go to Dating and Money. Chat.
All right, so you guys already know I had to go and check this guy out. So this is the guy, Dating and Money. So as you guys can see, he doesn't exactly have anything He doesn't have any content on dating, that's for sure, at least from what I can see. And then nothing on money either, so this is what he wanted us to come and check. You can tell that this is a content creator who's not right, or who doesn't have a system, a style yet. And most importantly, since we're talking about Hassan and Denims and all of them, I don't really see anything related to Hassan. Apparently, Ethan was saying that Denims was stupid. I don't know for what reason, but it was in relation to this guy, because I believe Ethan called this guy a Hassan fanatic, and that, you know, apparently this guy said that he was a Hassan fan, like that was his hero, whatever the case is. And then Denims, her conclusion was that this guy was just out for clout. So if we go through his channel, you can see that there's nothing about Hassan, but there's all these different folks. I don't know if they're different content creators, but nothing on Hassan. And then of course, this is the most infamous clip. This is the video where somehow he got lucky enough to confront Ethan Klein, which is, I'll go ahead and show you guys the video.
I was just curious, how come you don't like Sneeko?
Oh, he's a piece of shit. You like him?
Yes. How come you don't like Palestine?
I like Palestine.
No, you don't.
Why do you say that?
Because, bro, you're. Wasn't she in the IDF?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Mandatory service.
That's
She was born
sad.
there.
That's terrorism, bro.
She was born there.
That's sad. I feel bad for you guys. Ethan Klein, bro, you're
Be
ugly
born,
as
man.
fuck, bro. You're ugly as shit. You look like a rapist,
Bro, look in the fucking.
You look like a fucking rapist, Ethan. I was just.
That's hilarious, dude. That just came out of nowhere, man. Holy crap, that's hilarious. Okay, but this is the guy who confronted Ethan, and by some miracle he confronted Ethan while he was turning on the streets, which is unbelievable. Now the reason why this is significant is because if you take a look at the highlighted area segment of this complaint, let's read it together. Okay, in the section discussing the type of fans Hassan attracts, such as the online content creator, dating, and money, Denims claims that Dating and Money is not a Hassan fan, but a fan of another streamer. Immediately after making this comment, the nuke shows a clip of Dating and Money meeting Hassan and effusively praising him. And luckily I ended up finding the clip, which is on the content nuke, but I want to go ahead and showcase it to you guys, because this is the clip that Ethan is referring to when he says that this guy, Dating and Money, is a fan of Hassan, and he's kind of basing his conclusion off of this clip. So let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Oh my god, bro, I love you. Hassan, can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
I'm so sweaty.
I love you, bro. I have to interview you. You're like you're my hero, bro. I love you, bro. You're the coolest guy in the world, bro. Hold on, I think I look gay in that one. Hold on.
Okay, 3, 2,
Tough.
1.
Hold on, I think I look gay in that one. Hold on.
Okay.
It's a funny thing.
Okay, so that's the clip that Ethan is referencing whenever he's referring to this guy, Dating and Money, being an obsessive fan over Hassan. But like I mentioned, an obsessive fan for Hassan is not typically going to act like that, or is at least going to know the associates that associate with Hassan. Because trust me when I tell you, man, Hassan fans, these guys, you tell them anything and these guys will just hype up Hassan in every way possible. Oh, he could play soccer with his hands. He could play basketball with his feet. He doesn't do push-ups. He does push down because he's always pushing down the earth. Like it's stuff like that these fans would say. And I'm talking about the obsessive fans, by the way. I know not every fan in Hassan's community is this obsessive. They understand that Hassan has flaws, and he can be stubborn. But the obsessive fans are a whole nother tier, man. These guys are beyond legendary. If there was difficulties, legendary wouldn't even be in these guys' rosters or an option, you know. So it would probably be mythical or some shit like that. Now, the reason why Denims has this conclusion is because you can clearly see that the clip that she provided, it does give the impression that he doesn't know who Hassan is. And you can kind of tell just by the social cues that he probably doesn't really watch Hassan, because apparently Denims knows who those two associates are, and obviously she's a Hassan fan, right? But I would be under the impression that someone who was a Hassan fan would probably know who those two associates are. This guy didn't really seem like he knew it. And of course, as you guys know, normally Hassan fans are, at least to me, pretty obsessive. That's the reputation that they have. That's the impression that I've gotten from them, because I can see just how unbelievably wrong they are. Sometimes you can even constructively criticize Hassan and they will still come to your comment section and tell you off. That's who they are. So I wouldn't be surprised if these Hassan fans have a shrine of Hassan in their closet that's made out of fruit and vegetables. And this guy definitely does not seem like the type of guy that would obsess over Hassan in that manner. Yeah, he seems kind of like the poser who would try to get close enough to a content creator just to promote himself, his channel, at least based off of what that little act was where he was trying to promote himself. But I don't know. To me, I feel that I don't think this guy is a Hassan fan. Perhaps there's missing context, but so far I don't think that this guy is a Hassan fan. But this opinion could change, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, man. That's really all I just wanted to just show you guys. I witnessed a lot, and there was a lot that I talked about, but obviously I don't want to make this video so long. I want to make it digestible, at least just provide a little bit of knowledge for you guys to just walk away with. Yeah, if you guys want to watch the entire stream, of course I'm gonna link it down below. It's a very long stream. It's 3 to 4 hours long, and I was only able to watch at least like 2 to 2 hours and a half. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and watch that, go ahead. The context is down below. Let me know what you guys think about that. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have for you guys.